And hedge fund Brevan Howard, co-founded, of course, by Alan Howard, planning to start 2 new funds, according to Bloomberg sources. This in the wake of a massive client exodus. Nishant Kumar, one of the reporters who broke the story, joins us in London. Hi, Nishant. Why now?
Hi. Well, investors are leaving his hedge funds, but some of the traders who invest for the master fund, they have good track record. So if Brevan Howard goes out and market their performance, maybe there is a higher probability that some of those investors can invest with them. And this can arrest the decline in AUM of Brevan Howard. I mean, they have lost, they've now managed less than $12 billion. That's down from $40 billion just 4 years ago. So it's a massive outflow.
Yeah, I mean, macro hasn't done so well. What gives them the confidence to offer more products of their main fund if it isn't doing too well?
Macro is making a comeback. Maybe it's a small comeback. And some of the macro hedge funds have indeed made money, actually. So it depends who you are talking about. And investors are making a comeback. So, for example, if you look at net flows in the industry, macro hedge funds are leading. Basically, they have raised about $18 billion so far this year. So it's a strategy that investors are interested in. Some of the things like, interest rate normalization in the U.S. is making the environment, a fertile hunting ground for some of these managers. So it seems that, things are turning positive for these macro managers.
I mean, in a way, Nishant, this is obviously playing to Brevan Howard's advantage, right? Because there's an optimum size, beyond which a fund gets very unwieldy. It's very difficult to make those returns that investors are used to. And the master fund had probably gone bigger than Alan Howard ever wanted it to.
Yeah, I mean, it's easier to manage. And now the master fund has just $7 billion now, so it's easier to manage a $7 billion fund than $28 billion, which was the highest amount of money that the master fund ever managed. And in fact, Alan Howard himself in March started a hedge fund run only by himself. And they are capping the fund size to about $3 billion as per our sources. So they are conscious of the fact that managing too much money does hurt performance.